Hello, guys, and welcome back to another Football Land video. And on this episode of the podcast, I have here Ryan.
Hello there.
And today we're just gonna be talking about some random stuff. It's the first time Ryan's been on the podcast, and so he also wanted to talk about some stuff also. So go off.
So currently what we're doing is the reason I'm on here. We're trying to save 2 diesel locomotives from the scrappers heap in Mount Vernon, Illinois. First locomotive is Amtrak F69 PHAC number 451. It was built by Siemens back in the early 90s. It was an experimental locomotive of an F40PH, except it had a better cab and had AC current, of which the F40PHs had DC. It was used only for test trains, usually because Amtrak did not want them as much as they did. Later on, when the ICE train from, I think it was Germany, wasn't it, came over for testing for the new Acceleratrans, they toured it around the country. The F69 PHACs. Number 450 usually hauled the train, but sometimes 451 was the lead engine. After that, they both were retired. Currently, 450 is either scrapped or is currently in storage. 451 is currently the only one known, and engines are currently gutted. The other locomotive we've decided on going with is F40PH number 359. Also in Mount Vernon, Illinois. 359 is just any other F40PH that ever existed. However, currently with any locomotive, it is in the best condition from the place we were buying it from.
Yeah. Okay. How about So how are you gonna save these locomotives?
Well, currently it's a big task because we're trying to get these from an NRE facility. NRE is especially known to real fans for scrapping locomotives if they are not purchased immediately.
Yeah. So how are you gonna purchase it?
We need to make at the very least $20,000. This would cover for the expenses of getting it to the museum. This would also cover for at the very least $20,000, and at the very maximum about $50,000. We would do these by fundraising and train rides, which would get the full cash from the train ride back into the fundraiser, of which would give enough money for us to get the locomotives. However, we still know that we're trying to build a building here at the Florida Railroad Museum, which is where we're trying to get this to. Our fundraisers know that we have to get the funds for this, and the fundraisers, as we found, might be the best way.
Yeah. So how are you gonna start this fundraiser?
We're trying to see, as I stated before, with train rides, with at the very least most of the cost going to it. However, we do realize that donations would also be very much appreciated.
Yeah. So can you donate already, or still working on that?
Currently, we're still working on the donation process. We don't know yet if we're trying to get a website together so we can try and do that on the edition of Florida Railroad Museum's official website. We're also trying to get pamphlets out for the Florida Railroad Museum to advertise us trying to get the locomotives.
Good. And also, how are you gonna do the train rides?
With Florida Railroad Museum currently during these COVID times, as COVID's winding down and the train is currently being built up more as more people arrive. With more, and because it's turning to summer, more people are coming here from up north. We're trying to get more of a consist together for the entire train set. So when we have that, we'll usually charge probably 50% goes to the museum, and then another 50% would probably go to the fundraiser for both locomotives.
Okay. Have any more things you want to say about that, or?
Well, currently what we're trying to do with these locomotives, what we're going to do after we get them, we already know that 451 has been, well, its engines, its electrical systems, and its braking systems have already been completely gutted. So there's nothing else left but like an empty baggage room, for which to most rail fans know them as cabbages, what they have 40 phs nowadays. What we're planning to do, or at least what we're trying to think of doing, is putting an entire display about either Amtrak's history, complete history, or the 1992-93 trials from the European locomotives. For 359, they have 40 ph. We're either planning to keep it as a static exhibit, or at the very most, trying to get it back into operation.
Okay. So have you bought any like cool train stuff or like train parts or anything for?
Well, currently we're trying to think. NRE usually has a policy that if you buy any locomotive from them, you can usually put them into a rebuilding or a repair into their facilities, which you can usually get if you pay enough money with them.
Yeah. But do you have any like rare stuff?
We're trying to get items for number 451's interior engine room. We're also thinking that probably for the display for 451, we're going to open the cab to simulate exactly what it felt like to be in one of these locomotives.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually. What's going on with you on YouTube or anything like that?
Currently, I'm not really planning on doing anything with this. I mean, we've already made a documentary on Amtrak's 50th anniversary. It's Amtrak Off the Beaten Path. Please go watch it. We only have about 100 views as of right now, but as of saying this, please watch it. We spent about 2 weeks making it. It's currently our best running video right now.
And also, I remember when we actually went to this train ride. Remember when like 4 years ago?
Yeah, a long time ago, wasn't
On
it?
Thomas the Train.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I was younger then. Think the things have changed because nowadays I'm trying to actually do stuff with the railroading community. I'm trying to give back to what they've given me.
It's good. And also, that was actually my first like real train ride, but the monorail at Disney. I don't know if that counts. That probably does.
They are. It technically is. And yeah, I would say it would be.
And also, have you ever heard about I don't know if you know about this but there's this thing called Virgin Hyperloop. It's a company. Do you know about them?
I do know about them.
Yeah.
For their ideas about making a hyperloop across the country, I'm not really a big fan of that. We already have an established rail system that, as it turns out, is still as good as it is. By making something that would cost over billions or even trillions for something that we could just upgrade in our regular systems for not even half the price, it would be a total waste of money.
Yeah, and also I've heard about that uh those isn't there this like train that goes like 300 miles per hour in like Japan something or
It's a maglev. They use they use magnets to hover against themselves. There's a plus and minus.
Yeah, they like
between
fly kind of like a little bit.
Exactly, because there's a resistance between the magnets. When you have that resistance at a certain angle and you have enough power going to that, it usually lifts the train off the ground, which makes it go faster. Currently, Japan has that maglev is currently the fastest train in the entire world.
Yeah,
currently.
do they have any other of those around the world, or is just Japan?
In Germany, they used to be testing there was I'm pretty sure it was this, I'm not sure what it was named, but they were testing maglevs in Germany, of which they later went to the Shanghai maglev system in China.
Okay. Any like shout outs you want to give to like anybody?
Florida Railroad Museum, they are in Parrish, Florida. I recommend going to them, and please donate for the locomotives. Ride the train.
Well, yeah, when we get that started, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So we might have Ryan back on the podcast maybe.
No worry, I'll be back soon.
Yes. So yeah. So is there any like stories of like like stuff that we've did or something? Or no?
Well, I remember I'm pretty sure it was your birthday party not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I'm pretty sure, actually, not even that. Let's go back like to January. I remember we were launching rockets and we had the
Yes.
gotcha
Yeah, it
destroyer.
was
We had
like
the gotcha destroyer.
yeah, it yeah, it literally destroyed the ground.
Yeah, because it actually crashed.
Yeah.
I remember the parachute didn't deploy.
Yeah.
It fell right to the ground. It broke.
And that onboard footage was pretty cool too.
It was, and I'm still amazed they even got it on YouTube because the camera might have actually broken.
Yeah. Oh, that camera actually it just doesn't work anymore. I can do nothing to save it. It doesn't charge. It doesn't turn on at all.
Yeah, I thought about that.
We've used it a lot. That's probably why.
Yeah, probably is if you think about it.
Yeah, we'll have to get a new one because we got to get one before my cousin Maddie's um blue shift rocket launch at the end of this year probably.
Yeah.
When you get by then. Yeah, do
We
you know
still
about
need to make we need to make another one of those gotcha destroyers.
Yeah. Do you know
As we're finding out that the gotcha tards are they're ramping back up.
and I'll yeah,
And we
remember
can't
that.
have that.
Yeah, do you know that like over 6 foot rocket that we also launched in?
Oh yes, that is still behind in the Legacy Trail, amazingly. Still in the river.
Yeah.
But by now, probably with all the rain and stuff, it's mostly probably in the ground by now.
Yeah. We bought another one of those and we're gonna like redesign and stuff, and my cousin Maddie's new space company called Outer. He
Outer?
founded at the end of last year. And we're gonna and first ever rocket is gonna be called Blue Shift. Yeah, and our first test flight of it will we don't know where we're gonna launch it. I mean, we're gonna launch it at our site 3A like we normally do because we're only gonna have like a D engine, D12 engine, which is not that. I think it's the least powerful that rocket can use.
Well, at least it has actual power.
Yeah, and yeah, we're not going to do any paint job to it. It's just going to be a regular test flight to see if it works. And then the first mission, which is going to be the Freedom mission. I haven't even told anyone about this yet, but you can actually, Ryan, I might actually have to send this to you probably, but we are doing a thing where I have a Google Forms and you just write your name, and then you press send, and we'll put your name on a little piece of paper into a box and then into the rocket on the first mission.
Ah,
It's called
nice.
Freedom. It's called Freedom. And yeah.
How far is it gonna go up?
I would say not that far. Not as far as the last time. Definitely not. On our Freedom mission, it will go probably a little more higher than we did it. But the test mission, it won't go that high. So yeah.
You need to get another one of those 6-foot rockets because that
yeah, we do.
That was intense.
Yeah, we have one over there.
Except you have to put the biggest engine you can. I want to see if you can do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do that on the Freedom mission. We're gonna get. I think it's we're getting an E12-8. I'm pretty sure that's the biggest, most powerful engine it can hold.
No, that'd be something.
Yeah, I think the one that we got was like a E12. Just probably an E12. That's it. E12-0 probably, which is the least powerful E engine, but it was still pretty powerful though because it was an E.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and also we did our SST launch.
Yes, the good old SST rocket.
Yeah, we did that launch also on our Riptide 2 rocket. Success.
That's good because that means we have the Death Ray also in the sky.
Yeah. And yeah, we had the that rocket has been through about 8 flights now.
It's been through hell and back essentially.
Yeah. And yeah, our latest launch, it went up good. It was our altimeter test flight because I got an altimeter. We were testing it, see if it worked, and then it just went up, just went down, and then we just and then the fin, the loose fin that we taped on it popped off, and then it just smashed right into a ground in the playground. In a playground.
Well, you know how we have the Gotcha Destroyer, right?
Yes.
Realizing now that the parachute did not deploy actually makes it seem more like how it actually was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And which it did.
Yeah. I would have thought about that, but I would have thought about having a camera on it, but it worked out.
Yeah, it did. Although now the camera's probably dead now.
Yep, it is. I don't even know where it is. Oh, but we have this new launch vehicle called the Centron. Is made by St rockets, and like we usually, every single rocket we have is made by them. And here, I'll actually get it.
Anyway, while Ian's gone, I'd like to advertise for the River Museum again.
Hey, what are you talking about? Okay, here it is.
Oh,
an engine right there. And what we are planning to do with it, we are planning on we're gonna do a demo mission soon. It is a launcher that can carry bugs. So yeah.
Let's see if we can put a cockroach in there. I mean, I've heard that they're really good at surviving nuclear blasts.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll do that.
Literally every day in the
I think they'll maybe be too big, probably, but we can get a small one. A beetle. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna do a demo.
A few dozen ants.
Yeah, we're gonna do a demo mission of this, which is just gonna be no ants, no whatever bugs in it, and it's just gonna. And we have the most powerful engine we can on it to see what height range it should go at when we do the launches. And then also we have a not good parachute on it to see how it will perform with that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then our second launch is going to be demo 2, and it's going to be an in-flight abort test. We're just going to have a smaller engine.
And let's not put any of the
no crew, no crew on that one.
We don't want to get sued.
Crew on that one, no crew on that one. And then our crew it's going to be, what was it called? I forgot what it's called. It's something crew 1 probably. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we also, I don't know if you saw this, but I actually bought a St's missile rocket.
Oh really?
And we launched it at it was evening, it was almost dark out. And what we did is we had all of our family at the launch site that were gonna launch it. And me and a couple of my cousins drove the golf cart all the way out to this viewing area that we can see the launch from, and we saw it go up. And it was a fireball is going up into the sky. It was pretty cool.
You need to get another one of those.
I have it with me right now. We're gonna do a second flight probably soon.
When will that be?
Here it is.
Oh yes.
It's called the Terra GLM.
That's what you named it?
That's what it's called. SD's named it.
I'm probably gonna rename it if we get another one.
Yeah, you should get one.
And I will. You know, I probably will.
Yeah, it's not that hard to build. Pretty easy. It'd probably be harder if you had to glued it. But what I did is I glued it a little bit and just waited it maybe 30 minutes for it to dry, and then I just taped it over it.
So, well, I mean, considering that it's just gonna fall to the ground at a very high speed, I wouldn't probably do that.
Yeah, it deployed the parachute though on our first flight because it was just a test. And then this one, we're gonna do an actual attack. We're gonna do an attack missile test. It's gonna be a test, but we're gonna do an attack missile, but it won't hit anything though. We're gonna do it.
We need one of those because our army back with the Sneak Escape Transit. And then we have the SST AR.
And then after that we'll probably have secret missions of this because we don't.
And that's what we need.
Yeah, we
need a lot of those.
You guys need these.
Gotcha tards they're getting big, believe me.
Oh yeah, here's Riptide 2. So you see it's not doing that good. The fin's off. It's
oh boy.
It's really reflective. But I think it's in there somewhere, but we can like tape it back together probably. Still okay though. Could do a 9th flight or 8th flight. I forgot which one is. Also, guys, make sure to check out the Space Avionics website. Ryan, did you
Please
know
do.
that?
Please do, because we get
Did you
money off of it.
did you check it? Did you see it, Ryan?
No, but I know
No,
we get money off of it.
I guess. Oh yeah, we do sell flights on there. If you want to send your own like small object or small fake satellite,
Fake,
$50.
fake. What do you mean fake? We're
It's
real.
yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah. Only our partners right now get free flights right now. So
Yeah, we get free flights whenever we want. So join today.
yes, if you have your own space or company or just a regular company that wants satellites,
Yeah, if it's
hit us up.
established company.
Hit us up.
No fakies allowed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So anything else you want to say before we end?
No, not really.
Okay. So yeah. If you want, Ryan's not really posting anything, but if you want, subscribe to Seaboard Coastliner if you want.
Yeah.
And also make sure to subscribe to this channel, Football Ian. I'm trying to get the 1,000 subscriber special out, guys. I just keep forgetting to make it. It will be out soon though, hopefully. And yeah. I did make a Narvel channel. It's just weird. I don't know. Narvel is our fake thing. We inspired by Marvel, and we just have
yes.
random trailers, whatever. And yeah. So yeah, you guys can subscribe to that also if you want.
Please do, because we also get money off that one.
And Space Avionics.
Obviously Space Avionics.
Yes, and also our UNN channel, Unofficial News Network. We changed it because I did not like posting on that. It was really boring. So
Yeah.
it's now called Footballian Live. We do live.
Yes, I take you got that from J Schlatt.
I guess I did not, but I might change it maybe soon.
Hey kids, he doesn't understand what J Schlatt is.
I guess. I might change it soon to Footballian 2.0. We still will be doing live streams though. I might just also post extra footage of random stuff.
Now that'd be hot.
Yeah. And also we also thought of doing helium balloon launches where we had a lot of people like entering like satellites, but they're like too big to fit in our rockets. So like,
but yeah, you can't put them very much in a helium balloon.
Yeah, but no, we can tie them onto the string, which can work. And we also have one from our company the red one, and also what's their name? I don't know, but
I don't know.
The satellite is called Red One, and yeah, launching soon. Hopefully, we were gonna launch tomorrow, but looks like we can't.
Oh wow.
For technical reasons, and yeah. And so yeah, you ready to end it?
I'm ready.
Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next podcast episode. Bye.
Bye.